Errol Spence is picking against Rolando Romero. Hey, man, start that cat. Make sure you guys follow me at BOXINGEGO1 on Instagram. We on the road to 50,000. We just hit 48,000. Stop playing with us. So the links are in the description. All my links. Now I'm just catching up. I posted this a few days ago, as you guys can see on the screen. But we had a big fight with Joshua Ngannou, vicious knockout. Check out my video on that. But you see this graphic that I made. It says Errol Spence down to bet $40,000, $40,000 that Rolly loses this month, at the end of the month, March 30th, on the Tim Tszyu versus Keith Thurman pay-per-view card, the very first Amazon Prime card. Rolly had a tweet and he had like responded to it. So it's a tweet from 2017 and he says, Errol Spence has no defense. And then he responded randomly to this 2017 tweet saying, Rolly never lied once. Crying emoji. Errol Spence online, seen this from Rolly's verified account, and he says, that's cool, but 40,000 you lose on March 30th, LOL. So Errol Spence is basically saying, book it. Rolly's losing to Pitbull Cruz, a guy that Gervonta Davis fought and beat. Actually, Gervonta Davis fought them both, but he did not knock out Esau Pitbull Cruz. He had a messed up hand. I personally think that he probably could have gotten some knockdowns or a knockout, the shots he was landing on Pitbull Cruz, but he hurt his hand. Now let's see what y'all saying in the comments. That's on him. That's on him, baby. Oh, that's because of the song I put. Someone said Pitbull, baby. Cruz might lie when he said he knocking Tank out. They both got no defense. Although Tank was hurt. Tank was hurt. Pitbull did. Oh, he meant the hand, I guess. Pitbull did way better than Rolly. Pitbull by knockout. People trying to talk some ish about Spence. Rolly randomly came for him first. Rolly beats Pitbull. Okay, so someone picking Rolly. Errol Spence, still one of the best. He know what he talking about. 100. I got to pin this comment. You guys seem to be liking it. 108. So make sure you guys go over to my Instagram at BOXINGEGO1. Again, it's in the description box, and join the conversation. Someone said that's a good bet. Rolly can't handle someone putting pressure on him, and that's the way Pitbull fights. I think Pitbull got this. Crying emoji. You remember when Spence won either 10 or 20,000 from Ryan Garcia? Oh, that's right. For the Davis versus Rolly fight. So that's a good point. So it sounds like they're kind of just going back and forth. They've been going back and forth for years. March 30th, a great card. You have Keith one-time Thurman. You better not duck me, Thun. You better not. I'm coming. Versus Tim Tszyu. Great fight. Dangerous fight for both. Tim Tszyu has never seen anyone that moves and really has the power and movement and experience of a Keith Thurman. People keep talking about how Keith Thurman gets hurt in fights, which is true, and the inactivity, which is true. But Keith Thurman has shown to be resilient. He's never been stopped. So if Tim Tszyu is able to stop him, that would be a big deal, right? Even though Keith Thurman's not, a permanent resident, he has fought over 150 pounds before versus Carlos Quintana. As far as the co-main, Rolly looks to be in great shape versus Pitbull. He looks like he's training hard. My dude, Tony Brady. So I'm looking forward to it. Rolly looks like he's taking it serious. Pitbull's a machine. Pitbull fights like you playing the video game spamming the controller. Like when someone don't know how to play the video game and they just keep hitting the button. Rolly is with Ishmael Salas. He has switched trainers. And like I said, he's doing his strength and conditioning. Rolly definitely has power. Pitbull's moving up. I don't know who wins that fight. I got to think about it some more. But let me know what you guys think. I think people are such prisoners of the moment. So they look at Rolly versus Barroso, and then they're like, oh, he didn't look good. So some people are picking against him for that. But that's not how boxing works. You got to factor in everything. Rolly has the more experience at 140 pounds, at least fighting a guy like Barroso, whereas Pitbull if he may have in his career at some point fought in the higher divisions, because sometimes fighters have stay busy fights and stuff, so they don't want to cut down to the full weight for, you know, just kind of a tune-up style fight. So it's possible that he's fought at 140, but none of Pitbull's big name fights have taken place at 140. So very compelling stuff. That's Rolly's dad. Rolly looks to be in shape. Pitbull, you got to know how to deal with that style like Gervonta Davis. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.